About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And going for Atlanta, Bryce Elder. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Veteran guy out there on the hill, so ready for anything and everything that'll come his way. I'm sure he's got a solid plan of attack against this offense.
About to get started here. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. To the right side. Throw on to Olsen. One pitch and one out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Next offering in there for a strike. One ball, one strike. Freeman thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
Out.
The 3-1. And there's ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Mookie digs in here.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball, that's outside.
Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. One-two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And a go-ahead run stops at third base.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So bases all loaded up. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Golden opportunity right here. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Albies. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. He's dominating hitters, and a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 13.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's two in a row.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. And gone! Matt Olson goes deep. His 27th home run of the season. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting the home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. You let that ball travel, you got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Grounds one to short. Betts. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now 1-0. In Atlanta, Truist Park. New inning getting started. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball. The 1-1. Popped up. Riley. Brings it in. One down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Alex Call.
That's a hit. And a man aboard.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Alec Thomas now. Call stands at first with one out. That's in there. That's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The 1-2. And there's the ball. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Now 2-0.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Out towards right center field. Harris on his way over. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. This is Dodgers baseball on the Show, LA. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris II. In for a strike. Good slider.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one lifted to left. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1. That drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. Another strikeout for Glasnow.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Two down, nobody on.
Inside ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Senator shots up that 5-5-5-5. Let 'em fly. Senator shots up that 5-5.
On to the 3rd inning. Freddie Freeman steps in, and when there are ducks in the pond, he brings them home. I mean, look at this graphic, Siggy.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the best in the league with runners in scoring position. Total gamer, produces when needed most.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. Jumps, but it's off his glove. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Boog, that's a great job of just getting to the ball, let alone getting the glove on it. I'd have been shocked if he made that catch. Great effort on that play.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
Here's Max Muncy. Single to right in his first trip. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The tying run is in to score from 3rd. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around 3rd. Fires to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days. Hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
1st and 2nd, no outs. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together stronger bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
That one inside, look out. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air to left center. Base hit. Muncy on his horse around 3rd. Too aggressive, is tagged out, retreating to 2nd. In the air, right field. 2 down.
And you know, Bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Now here is Alec Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Line drive. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves 1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, you take a look at those numbers. This one in the air, right field. And he hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Strike 2. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Runner at second here, one gone. In the air, left side. Call. Takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Right at second with 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch. Braves strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's outside.
Elder fires. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Foul ball there. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Line drive to short and
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but he doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
one out man at first. It's Freddie Freeman down.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
On a line. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
0-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. Got it. Mookie Betts down on strikes. So the Dodgers lead 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Back at Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Glass now back to work. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
That's a ball. Hey.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Braves, the center fielder,
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Popped out to left his first time. And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Aldi.
There's the strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So one hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves 1. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, and now it's Max Muncy stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think this man's just out here breaking calculators, Singy.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
Pitchers are running out of ideas. He's slugging like every swing comes with a satisfaction guarantee.
Yeah, and if he's not launching it, he's still getting on base. OPS loves that, and so does his agent.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to his knee. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
Up next from Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Bryce Elder gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Here comes the new arm for the Braves, Didier Fuentes.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Two on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Harris fires it in quickly. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. So they're all loaded up. Alec Thomas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Albies slings to second. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Well, second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Has one of the top averages in the league, Siggy. That bat's got more hits than a summer playlist.
Pitchers are looking around like, can someone unplug this guy?
Hey!
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Glass now, ready to deal. That clips the corner. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And the 0-1. That one fouled off.
Ball.
The Dodgers leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And
Oh,
that
that's
skips
low.
into dirt. Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. Here's Sean Murphy. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
He's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down, nobody on.
Really
that's
good
just
take,
out.
especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. The big righty strikes out the side. And the Braves go down quietly. And they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Joey Wentz.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Center field, Harris under it. Then there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next is Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Ohtani, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Tap foul at the plate. Yo, 1. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One, 2 now. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Chop to first. Olsen handles the chance. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next is Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss at a slider.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
In the dirt, ball one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
That's in for a strike. And a base hit in the right center field. And that'll bring a tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And Olsen up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the 1-0.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Right there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swings through that.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Hopped up. Betts has a beat on it. And that is that. One left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Suter.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Here's Mookie now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Betts gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here comes Tommy Edman. That's a base hit, run scores.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brent Suter will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Braves, Ian Hamilton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offered in there for a strike. Strike one. That clips the corner. Runs it up to 96 to report the punch-out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
On the ground, Albies. There's one. Not in time to first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, it's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now that runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Ball one. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and he popped it up. Duvall under this one. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game zone.
Fast money is late. Show me why you fine. Don't waste no time. Just shake that waistline. You know who I be. Up in VIP. They want a VIP. They want stay bubbly. From the shorties to the bottles, it's bottoms up. Hood chicks, supermodels, I got them stuck to the sky.
That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Got him him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ball, that's in.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fastball for a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. The 0-2. Hard hit, left field, took the extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really important at bat coming up now.
That one fouled hard the other way. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike up high. 0-2.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put that away.
Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. And it's second. Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And on second, 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Nope.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Murphy waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
3-2 now. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. So they can't do anything with a two-out double. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the Show LA. Back here in Atlanta, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swing and a bouncer. To first. One pitch and one out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
This one in the air, center field. Duvall under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ian Hamilton won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. On the mound now, Dylan Lee.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Nope, outside.
Now Freeman drives one deep to right. That one carrying. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. The throw into second. There's the tag. They'll get him. And that's the inning.
Trotter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Glasnow back to work.
Hey!
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Clearly trusting himself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Back to the top of the order. Now the and I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. for the Dodgers, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
There's a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Here's your 1.
Ball inside.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas moving under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Inside corner for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And that one is foul, so they'll try it again. The 0-2.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Bounce to third. Muncy throws to first, and that will end the inning. Braves go down quickly here, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Acuna under it. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The lefty, the 1-0. Lee, in his 5th season, 31 years old, and he was a 10th-round pick back in 2016. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 1-1. This one popped up. Albies. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Edman at the plate. He's one of the best players in the game.
And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
Into left center for a base hit. Relay throw to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now Alex. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Chop back up the middle. Duvall. They get the force, and the inning is over. And the Dodgers leave them loaded, but they lead it 4-1. Back at Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Matt Olson. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Evan Phillips. A chance at his first save of the year.
Nope, that's a ball.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. In the air, center field. Call on the move. Takes it in for the out.
That's the ball.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Braves down to their final out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter. The bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So they're down to their final out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. down, nobody on.
Ball. That's inside.
They're down to their final strike. That misses
that's
the
off the
zone.
plate. Ball two.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Dodgers trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That finishes the evening's action.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
As I sit in my B-boy stands, with flip-flops and socks, sweatpants, gonna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from a tennis shoe, walking to the stove, caught a player slipping, but now I lay it to the flow just like Harvard. Cause I got the heat in my baby mama name now. Never bragging just to say